We are back on our show this Wednesday, and with us now, Renee Bafalis from FEMA. A couple of things that she wanted to touch on, but first of all, she wanted to emphasize, make sure you go out there and register.
Absolutely. We need to make sure that we get as many people as we can registered that have had any damages, and they can do that in a couple of ways. Call our 1-800-621-3362 number, or they can go online to disasterassistance.gov.
Also, you wanted to emphasize, keep your flood insurance up to date. You've had some issues with that.
We have. A lot of folks are getting our determination letters now, and some are being denied assistance for a variety of reasons, but some of which are very easy fixes if they had forgotten to sign their documents or we need additional information. However, some folks are not receiving assistance because in the past they have received a grant from FEMA during a previous disaster. And with that grant, they also received flood insurance. However, that flood insurance only lasts for 3 years, and then you are required to maintain that flood insurance. A lot of folks, obviously, for financial reasons, chose not to do that. That's a personal choice. However, if you have damages, occurring later down the road, then we will not be able to assist you. So we really encourage anyone who has received a grant from FEMA during this situation, and you also received that flood insurance as part of that grant, please maintain that flood insurance because we don't want to see you in that same boat.
So the main thing that you're saying is you must register.
You must register to be able to get federal assistance, and that's not with the local emergency managers. You have to register with FEMA to be eligible to.
And is that what the
grants.
confusion is?
There is some confusion concerning that because a lot of folks think, oh, I talked to my local emergency managers and gave them my information. That is not what you need to do in order to receive a federal grant. You have to register with us.
And Renee, you just recently opened a recovery center here in Rapides Parish, or in Pineville.
Yes, we did. We opened that actually soft opening yesterday. Today is the hard opening.
Okay.
And those are going to be open Monday through Saturday from 8 to 6 and Sunday from 12 to 5. We also have another one opening in Sabine Parish today as well.
Okay, that's good news to hear.
Yeah.
How many recovery centers now in Louisiana?
We have a total of 28 recovery centers, and then we have one mobile recovery center as well.
Recently, we had some video of y'all going door to door. What happens when you go door to door and visit with these people?
Well, we have our disaster survivor assistance teams that are out within the parishes, going door to door, speaking to folks, making sure they have registered. If they have not registered, our folks can actually, they have iPads with them and they have their telephones. They can register them on site at those locations. There are some areas, however, that are still inaccessible to us. So if you are registered with us and your home was underwater, as soon as you know that that area is now accessible, please contact us again so that we can get our inspectors out there as quickly as possible.
That must be a huge help because, people are overwhelmed. They're not, this is something
they're
that
not
you
paying
don't do day
attention
in, day
to
out.
news.
So
Yeah,
this is
exactly.
new, it's overwhelming. So having someone knock on the door and saying, here I am to help you with the iPad, that must make the process a lot easier.
It does, and a lot of, as I was saying, a lot of folks are so engaged in trying to deal with their cleanup efforts that they're not listening to newscasts and other things, or maybe they still don't even have electricity in some of those areas. So we want to make sure that we can reach out to as many folks as possible and try to help them get back on the road to recovery.
With the 2 locations now opening, that should help.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And where are the locations?
One is in Rapides Parish, and that is at 201 Clico Drive in Pineville, and the other today is in Sabine at 965 San Antonio Avenue in Manning.
Renee, the website and phone number that people can get in touch with FEMA?
Okay, it's 1-800-621-3362. That's 1-800-621-FEMA. Or you can go to disasterassistance.gov.
And Renee was telling us just a minute ago before we came on air, she is from that area where that big gator.
I'm a little bit east, but yeah,
that's amazing.
That's a big one.
You really had to take a really close look to see if that was really real.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm going to have to check on that when I get home.
You better check on that.
Thanks, Renee.
Thank
Good information. Good to have you.
Thank you, Renee.
More to come. The Hope House Lobster Boil is coming up next. We'll tell you all about it.